Okay, story time. How many of you guys have ever given money to a homeless person? Yesterday. Good for you. You're a kind person. This story I'm about to tell you, maybe you heard it at another con or something. You don't want to tell to the other guys who haven't heard it. Oh, you saw it on YouTube? Don't ruin it. Okay? Alright. This is a true story. Okay, so usually when I work, well, I live in LA. I live in the Valley, and I drive, obviously, to Burbank, which is about 30 minutes away. And I take the freeway, and usually when I'm coming home after dubbing, I take this freeway called the 118. And when you exit the freeway, you know, I exit right, and there's a stop light over there, or, you know, I mean, sometimes it's green, but there's a light there. There's a signal light. And so usually when I get stuck there, and there's like 4 or 5 cars always there, you know, and there's always like a homeless guy standing on the side there, you know, and he's got his sign. And they've gotten really creative now, you know, it doesn't flip twice, it flips 3 times. You know, it's like, give me money, I'm hungry, and then it flips another time. If you don't give money, it's like, God bless you, which we know is like the middle finger right now. You didn't give me money? Yeah. And so, usually it's some dude, and I always try to like adjust my radio when they're walking by. I'm sorry, I don't see you. Not that I'm a bad person, but I've been screwed by homeless people many times. I can tell you those stories later. But, no, I give money. But anyways, okay. So this one time, when I exited the freeway, it's a stoplight, 4 or 5 cars in front of me. And I had a bag of like carrots I didn't eat for lunch in the Ziploc bag, and I was like scarfing them down as I was waiting. And I knew there's a homeless person there, I just didn't look, and this monster truck pulls up behind me. And I could see in the rearview mirror, there's a big monster truck, and it's just like towering behind my car. It has tinted windows, and so I couldn't really see inside it. Could have been a female, but it felt like a really burly man. And it just felt like I knew he wanted me out of the way. Like it was just like, I could feel, he was like, you know, like, turn green! Like, if I didn't go when it turned green, he would kill me. And every car in front, I just felt the pressure behind me, all right? So my heart beating really fast. And I glance over, and I see this homeless person. And it's a woman. And this is like the first homeless woman I've ever seen in my entire life. And I thought, well, no, that's not true. I saw one before. But this one, right? And like this was one that was like sitting on the corner. I've never seen a woman there. I've always seen the dudes there, and I've always ignored them. And not because it's because of other experiences, okay, guys? And so, anyways, I look and I see her, and my heart goes out to her. You know, I just feel like I gotta give her something, you know, because it's a woman. You know, I grew up in the South, you know, so it was like I gotta give her something. You gotta help her out. And so that's how you get guys, okay? Women, if you need money, just go pretend like you're a homeless person. Anyways, so in LA, you have to pay for parking everywhere. So I had like 2 pounds worth of quarters in my cup holder. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put it in the Ziploc bag, give it to her. Yeah, whatever, it's, you know, quarters. And so, seriously, like, I had like 2 pounds worth. I put it in the Ziploc bag, and I zipped it up, and it was really heavy. And I rolled down my window, and I reached my quarters out there, and I see that she sees, and she's like, oh. She puts her sign down, you know, and then she goes like this, you know, it's like she starts putting her hand out. The light turns green, and everybody's like, boom, like they start going. And I'm like, oh, I better start moving here, you know, because this guy's gonna kill me. No. And so my hand is out the window, and I'm going, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I'm going 20, 30 miles an hour. I start to think, how is this exchange gonna happen? You know, I can't exactly stop. I might miss the light. He might kill me. I don't know what's going on. And so my hand is out here, and I'm thinking also like, wait a minute. If I'm going, like, what if she grabs a hold of me and doesn't let go, and pulls me out of the car, and I die, or I don't let go at the right time, and I pull her under the car, and the monster truck kills her? So I start to panic, you know, and there's not a lot of time. This is all happening like in 30 seconds or whatever it is. And I'm like 30 miles an hour, and I'm thinking, okay, Johnny, you're a martial artist. If you just time it out, right? Just time it out. And all it takes, Johnny, is just a little flick of the wrist. Just like that. 2 pounds worth. Of course, just like this, 30 miles an hour. And so I'm going, I'm like, okay, ready? like just like that. And time slows down. And I'm watching in slow-mo as she is like this, reached out like this with her hands. And this 2-pound bag of quarters flicks up, 2 pounds worth. Flicks up, flies in the air.